We've been reviewing wig grips so that we can keep the wig on our head without sliding back. There's so many different types on the market, and today I'm really excited to show you a new one, and it happens to also be called, wait for it, Get a Grip. In my last video, you saw that I was showing you the wig grip from Milano collection, and this one has a string, which is a total game changer for so many people because a lot of women have flat heads in the back, and when you have the thicker band of the wig grip to go underneath, a lot of times they'll feel it slipping up. With the string, even for a flatter head or for someone who's not wearing a full wig and it's more like a halo or a keep-a fall, the wig grip that's a topper with the string is a game changer. But today we're going to take it a step further, and I'm going to show you comparatively why the Get a Grip might work for you better than the Milano collection wig topper grip. So before I put them on my head, I'm going to show it to you off so that I could show you one huge difference. And that is in terms of the size of the transparent material. When you're wearing a wig with a lace top, say hi to my new lace top Cosmopolitan wig, debuting for the first time here on my YouTube channel. This wig was bought from Cosmopolitan Wigs, and the hairline was customized by Navah, who also sells these Get a Grip bands, and that's when I actually got the opportunity to try it and hear what makes it different from the bands that I had showed you before. So the first thing is that this lace top material, which is supposed to go underneath the part of where you have the lace top on your wig, is bigger than what you see on the Milano collection. So you have a bigger space. That way, if your wig is not perfectly centered, it's off center, and you don't want to wear it so much, the band itself, you don't want to wear so much to the side of matching up with your part, you do have a little bit more room to play with because you have a larger lace area. The other thing that's a really great asset to this Get a Grip band is the size of the lace in the front that goes from side to side on your forehead. So when I'm lining up the two bands, both have the strings, then you'll see, first of all, there's a little bit of a difference in the coloration. The Get a Grip band, which is the one on top, actually has a little bit of a whiter look, which is great if the lace is transparent and you want to have a little bit more of a skin tone rather than the clear that you see on the Milano collection wig grip. The only other difference that I can really point to is that on the Milano collection grip, which is behind, you have a little bit of extra lace from side to side. Now, this would be important if you're wearing the grip closer to your forehead and you want to push the hair away from your face at all. You don't want to be able to see any of this darker material from the actual velvet showing through. So you have to make sure to place the band further back, whereas here you have a little bit more leeway on the Milano collection because you have a little bit more of the lace material from side to side. However, like I said before, the middle section of where the lace is transparent that's supposed to line up with your part on top, on the Get a Grip you have a much bigger area, as you could see here, from one on top of the other. Now, the Get a Grip wig grip comes with a second option, and you can either get it with the string, but I have another one that I'm going to show you now. So I just took off the Get a Grip that I'm about to show you, but just before I do, I put this one on. I switched it because I had it on my head, and I put this one on to show you what I'm talking about the velvet material still being there. So you have to make sure to push the grip back a bit further back so that way it's held in place and not exposed. Now, while I get myself ready again, I'm going to show you option 2. Speaking of that exposure, the second wig grip from Get a Grip, and this is the one with the string. I'm going to hold it on top of the other one. Again, this one has definitely the same width for the transparent material on the top, but you do have a lot more of that lace in the front from side to side to help you avoid the problem of seeing the lace over here. So this is the second wig grip. Now I'm going to put the one with the string away so it doesn't get confusing. But something else I want to point out to you. Some people who don't like that option of the string, which personally I love it because it doesn't hug my head the same way as something like this will. But this is the second option where you have a enclosed space where you can like loosen it and tighten it just like you would a bra strap. And you don't have that Velcro closure that I've shown you in some of the other videos. This is great because a lot of people have problems with the Velcro closures because their hair gets caught, it ends up stretching out, it doesn't stay in place the same way. This is something that's really gonna hug your head nicely. I like the idea that the design is still thin all around. You don't have such a thick section of band. And towards the bottom, because you have this little strip here of the elastic, you're able to still get it to lay nicely on the bottom of your head. And even if your head is a bit flatter, it's gonna have less riding up than you would with a thick velvet material all around. Still, you might have a little compared to what you would have with the string on the bottom, but this is another great option. Of course, I love it because of the name, the Get a Grip name, and it's great for someone that wants a more on your head, comfortable type of fit. I'm Chaya G, wig wearer, wig stylist, wig educator, and I hope you enjoyed today's review of the Get a Grip band. I've linked it in the description below, direct to Navah's website herself, and I've also linked Cosmopolitan Wigs website so you could check out some of these beauties, and I'll see you next time.